After a couple of days, I think a month, I've been finished reading the book, The Teachings on Love by Thầy Thích Nhất Hạnh, and today is to the last chapter, chapter 14, the three prostrations. There is another practice of touching the earth called the three prostrations. We surrender our so-called self to the stream of life and look deeply into our nature of interbeing. The first prostration, it can be described as a vertical line. Touching the earth, I connect with ancestors and the descendants of both my spiritual and my blood families. My spiritual ancestors include the Buddha, the noble Sangha of Buddha's disciples, and my own spiritual teachers. They were alive or already passed away. They are present in me because they have transmitted to me seeds of peace, wisdom, love, and happiness. They have woken up in me my resource of understanding and compassion. When I look at my spiritual ancestors, I see those who are perfect in the practice of the precepts, understanding, and compassion, and those who are still imperfect. I accept them all because I see within myself shortcomings and weaknesses, aware that my practice of the precepts is not always perfect. I am not always as understanding and compassionate as I would like to be. I open my heart and accept all my spiritual descendants. Some of my descendants practice the precepts, understanding and compassion in a way which invites confidence and respect, but there are also those who come across with many difficulties and are constantly subject to ups and downs in their practice. In the same way, I accept all my ancestors on my mother's side and my father's side of the family. I accept all their good qualities and their virtuous actions, and I also accept all their weaknesses. I open my heart and accept all my blood descendants with their good qualities, their talents, and also their weaknesses. My spiritual ancestors and my blood ancestors, my spiritual descendants and my blood descendants are all part of me. I am them and they are me. I do not have a separate self. All exist as part of a wonderful stream of life which is constantly moving. The second prostration is represented by a horizontal line, the here and the now. Touching the earth, I connect with all people and all species that are alive at this moment in this world with me. I am one with the wonderful pattern of life that radiates out in all directions. I see the close connection between myself and others, how we share happiness and suffering. I am one with those who were born disabled or who have become disabled because of war, accident, or illness. I am one with those who are caught in a situation of war or oppression. I am one with those who find no happiness in family life, who have no roots and no peace of mind, who are hungry for understanding and love, and who are looking for something beautiful, wholesome, and true to embrace and to believe in. I am someone at the point of death who is very afraid and does not know what is going to happen. I am a child who lives in a place where there is miserable poverty and disease, whose legs and arms are like sticks and who has no future. I am also the manufacturer of bombs that are sold to poor countries. I am the frog swimming in the pond, and I am also the snake who needs the body of the frog to nourish its own body. I am the caterpillar or the ant that the bird is looking for to eat, but I am also the bird that is looking for the caterpillar or the ant. I am the forest that is being cut down. I am the rivers and the air that are being polluted, and I am also the person who cuts down the forest and pollutes the rivers and the air. I see myself in all species and I see all species in me. The third prostration is represented by a circle embracing the vertical and horizontal lines of the first two prostrations. Touching the earth, I let go of my idea that I am this body and my lifespan is limited. I see that this body made up of the four elements is not really me, and I am not limited by this body. I am part of a stream of life of spiritual and blood ancestors that for thousands of years has been flowing into the present and flows on thousands of years into the future. I am one with my ancestors. I am one with all people and all species, whether they are peaceful and fearless or suffering and afraid. At this very moment, I am present everywhere on this planet. I am also present in the past and in the future. The disintegration of this body does not touch me, just as when the plum blossom falls, it does not mean the end of the plum tree. I see myself as a wave on the surface of the ocean. My nature is the ocean of water. I see myself in all the other waves and all the other waves in me. The appearance and disappearance of the form of the wave does not affect the ocean. My Dharma body and wisdom life are not subject to birth and death. I see the presence of myself before my body manifested and after my body has disintegrated. Even in this moment, I see how I exist elsewhere than in this body. 70 or 80 years is not my lifespan. My lifespan, like the lifespan of a leaf or of a Buddha, is limitless. I have gone beyond the idea that I am a body that is separated in space and time from all other forms of life. If you think you are alone, that is an illusion. You can touch the elements of happiness that are already here and be busy in the present moment. It depends on your way of looking. Please learn and practice the art of mindful living, the art of being happy and bringing happiness to others. This is love meditation. This is living deeply in the present moment. We rely on you to do it. The end.